Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories Sri Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. I think today who's reading? I forgot. Swamini Gopi Mataji. Yeah, whenever you're ready, you can start, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Happy Purushottam to all devotees. Today we are reading from Srimad. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Naruttamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayat Bhagavate Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtike Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namo Pankajanabhaya Namo Pankajamalini Namo Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangri. Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 17th chapter, verses 16 to 30. Punishment and reward of Kali. Text 16. The supreme duty of the ruling king is to give all protection to law-abiding persons and to chastise those who stray from the ordinance of the scriptures in ordinary times when there is no emergency. Text 17. The personality of religion said, "These words just spoken by you benefit a person of the Pandava dynasty. Captivated by the devotional qualities of the Pandavas, even Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead, performed duties as a messenger." Text 18. O greatest among human beings, it is very difficult to ascertain the particular miscreant who has caused our sufferings. Because we are bewildered by all the different opinions of the theoretical philosophers. Text 19. Some of the philosophers who deny all sorts of duality declare that one's own self is responsible for his personal happiness and distress. Others say that superhuman powers are responsible, while yet others say that the activities is responsible, and the gross materialistic maintain that nature is the ultimate cause. Text 20. There are also some thinkers who believe that no one can ascertain the cause of distress by argumentation, nor know it by imagination, nor express it by words. O sage amongst kings, judge for yourself by thinking over all this with your own intelligence. Text 21. Suta Goswami said, O best among the Brahmanas, the Emperor Parikshit, thus hearing the personality of religion speak, was fully satisfied, and without mistake or regret he gave his reply. Text 22. The king said, O you who are in the form of a bull, you know the truth of religion, and you are speaking according to the principles that the dynasty, thus the destination intended for the perpetrator of irreligious acts is also intended for one who identifies the perpetrator. You are no other than the personality of religion. Text 23. Thus it is concluded that the Lord engages are inconceivable. No one can estimate them by mental speculations or by word jugglery. Text 24. In the age of Satya, truthfulness, your 4 legs were established by the 4 principles of austerity, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness. But it appears that 3 of your legs are broken due to rampant irreligion in the form of pride, lust for women, and intoxication. Text 25. You are now standing on one leg only, which is your truthfulness, and you are somehow or other hobbling along, but quarrel personified, Kali, flourishing by deceit, is also trying to destroy that leg. Text 26. The burden of the earth was certainly diminished by the personality of Godhead and by others as well. When he was present as an incarnation, all good was performed because of his auspicious footprints. Text 27. Now she, the chaste one, being unfortunately forsaken by the personality of Godhead, laments her future with tears in her eyes. For now she is being ruled and enjoyed by lower class men who pose and rules. Text 28. Maharaja Parikshit, who could fight 1,000 enemies single-handedly, thus pacified the personality of religion and the earth. Then he took up his sharp sword to kill the personality of Kali, who is the cause of all irreligion. Text 29. When the personality of Kali understood that the king was willing to kill him, he at once abandoned the dress of the king and, under pressure of fear, completely surrendered to him, bowing his head. Text 30. Maharaja Parikshit, who was qualified to accept surrender and worthy of being sung in history, did not kill the poor surrendered and fallen Kali, but smiled compassionately, for he was kind to the poor. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Mate. Hare Krishna. So, sorry, today was Sri Krishna Prabhu's turn, but I made a mistake. I did not remind him again yesterday or today. So, he's not able to do overview now, but we'll send a recording. Either myself or Sri Krishna Prabhu can send a recording of the overview of the section. So, I just want to take this opportunity to just basically, today is the starting of the Purushottam month. So it's very auspicious month, even a more auspicious than Kartik month this month. So devotees can do more devotion service. Of course, there's so many prescriptions on what to do on this day. Don't get overwhelmed with all those prescriptions. Main principle is to do more devotion service to please Krishna, either in terms of quantity or quality. That's the main principle today for this month. So the more you do devotion service, the better. So ideally, we're supposed to do the chanting and hearing every day. Same thing. We should do more. We can do if your situation permits in terms of the family and your services and your health. You can do some of these things. Like I sent you in a message in the group also. Do more chanting rounds if your situation permits. It's not the same prescription for everybody. Some people like more chanting. Some people like more reading. Some people like more hearing. Some people like doing more deity worship. Some people like more doing seva at the temple. Whatever is suitable for you, you can do more service to please Krishna, basically. That is the idea. So generally people chant more rounds, devotees chant more rounds. What are you chanting today? Little bit more. And then hear more Krishna Katha or read more scriptures today. Every day, let us say you're reading 15 minutes. Today you can increase by 5 minutes, 20 minutes like that. Like that, more reading of scriptures, more hearing of hearing from Guru and Sadhu. It's more auspicious and important to hear from Guru every day, and especially in this month also. You can hear from Guru, your Guru. If you don't have Guru, Srila Prabhupada is our Guru. So you can hear from Srila Prabhupada directly for a few minutes, whatever suitable for you. Even if it's 5 minutes for you, some people it may be 1 hour, some people it may be 2 hours. Depending upon your circumstance, you can choose accordingly. So that is chanting more rounds, hearing more, reading scriptures more, and then doing deity worship. Anything you do in worshipping deities also is very auspicious. Like many of you probably know, in Kartik month, we offer ghee lamp at least once, if not 2 times a day. So same thing, Purushottam month also is very auspicious to offer ghee lamp to Supreme Lord. Morning and evening or whichever one time a day, whatever works for you. Some devotees do 2 times a day, but depending upon your circumstance again. Don't get overwhelmed with all these things I'm telling. So depending on your circumstance, what are you doing right now? Increase a little bit notch. That's all. All in the mood of pleasing Krishna. That is the principle, always remember. Don't get overwhelmed with all the things I'm telling. And then of course, getting up early, little bit earlier than what you used to getting up early. Let us say you get up at 6 o'clock currently, get up at 5:45. If you're getting up at 5:45, 5 o'clock, you get up at 4:30, whatever works for you, like that. Little bit, you can do more austerity. So that way you get more time for devotion service. That is the principle. But if you're getting up early and because of that you cannot do more devotion service, then don't do that. Get up at the usual time and do more devotion service, whatever works for you. So like that, remember a few things. I sent a message also with more details. So one of us, myself or Sri Krishna Prabhu, I'll talk to him and one of us will send the recording soon today. Yeah. Sorry for the missing. Next time I'll remind the speakers regularly. Okay. Let's offer obeisance to all the devotees. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. My obeisances to all the devotees. Vancha kalpatar vyasya kupasantu bhyevacha paditanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you so much, devotees. Happy Purushottam month to everyone. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Happy Purushottam.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Prabhuji,
Thank you.
Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna.
can I ask you a question on this verse?
Hare Krishna. Sure, but go ahead.
1 second, Prabhuji. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Why? Okay. I'm gonna post my question in the thing, in the chat. Select all,
Sure.
and then okay. So. Hare Krishna. Okay, Prabhuji, I posted it.
Text 19.
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's a very good thing. So this is all the question? This is all your question, or this is a...
No, under the Veda base, under that, when it said if.
Yeah, we want to read. Okay, I'll read it. Some of the philosophers who deny all sorts of duality declare that one's own self is responsible for his personal happiness and distress. Yeah. Others say that superhuman powers are responsible. Correct. While yet others say that activity is responsible. And the gross materialists maintain that nature is the ultimate cause. Yeah, different. What are the causes of distress they're talking about? Dharma. If this is true, then where is your question? Where is the verse?
Oh, the verse you just read, and the question is like, then why devotees are fighting among themselves and other people as well fighting among themselves? Is it because the kama, material desire, or karma, or the mode of passion and ignorance, or lastly Krishna's desire, so the world can stay in balance and better population can be placed in this world?
Got it. Good question then. Yeah, basically, principles of karma are very complex to understand. But the simple thing, anything happening, any effect we see in the world, Bhagavad Gita describes that there are 5 factors of action. So that means it's not just, we are not the only factor involved basically. That means based on my past karma and based on my past desires, currently I have certain proclivity, currently I have certain tendency to do things. So because of that, I'll be pushed to do certain things. Remember, I will be pushed to do, but not I will be forced to do. That means it's not like I cannot control what I'm doing. But I'll be, for example, I have done so much bad karma in the past. A simple example we can see. Let us say I'm used to speaking harshly always. Then naturally the tendency will come up. By default, I speak harshly like that. Like that, it'll come, but I can still avoid speaking harshly. Similarly, the past karma and past desires will induce certain proclivities and tendencies in us, but that doesn't force us to do certain things. That means past karma will put us in a certain circumstances in life. Then we still have the free will to do what we can do. Of course, how much we can exercise the free will properly depends upon how we are using our intelligence to understand instructions from scriptures, and then how we are using our free will to do the right thing like that. So if my desire is to do always harm only, then I will do that only. But if I understand from scriptures, oh, if I do this harmful thing, Krishna will not pleased, but that's not good for my life, but eternal life also, not only now. Then I will choose the right path like that. So basically, then what we talked about is based on a past karma, proclivity is coming. Based on my free will, I make the choices of what I do. And then Krishna, as a super soul, sanctions based on our desire and what we deserve. That means even though Krishna is the cause of all causes, but he'll sanction based on our desire and what we deserve. And the particular circumstance also contributes to factors. And then the other factor is what is our endeavor we are doing. That also contributes to the what result like that. So now specific question is about fighting among ourselves. That is not basically Krishna is not making sure we both fight. Not like that. It is living entities based on our desire and our endeavor. Krishna is sanctioning it only in a certain circumstances like that. That's how we need to see. And the fighting comes with, usually why do we fight? Prabhupada writes in one of the purports. Usually why fighting comes because I feel I am the center of the universe. I want to enjoy. Everybody needs to give enjoyment to me. That is my conception, let us say. That usually comes with the bodily conception. If everybody around me or the other person around me is also thinking like that, I'm a body and I'm supposed to give enjoyment. Nobody should come in my way to enjoy. Nobody can control me. If both of us are thinking like that, then that's how we fights come. But if both of us are understanding scriptures and practicing bhakti, slowly we can elevate ourselves to pleasing Krishna. That means Krishna is our center in our life. Then if we both are trying to please Krishna, then we don't fight. Even if we get the propensity to fight, we control. Oh, he's also trying to please Krishna. I'm also trying to please Krishna. But if you fight with him, Krishna is not pleased. So my goal is missing out. So I will not fight with him like that. So like that, basically different factors of action. What can result in is different. Is not only Krishna, not only karma, not only ourselves, like that. Multiple things are involved.
If
sense?
devotees, yes, thank you, very nicely explained. If devotees are fighting with other devotees, does that mean it is placed by Krishna? Krishna is the one who's placing him in that, so
No.
they can bring a change in the different devotees' mood or attitude.
That depends again. Remember in Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada explains very clearly how our senses are controlled based on the level of surrender we have. For example, if a pure devotee is angry with his disciple, then you can say that Krishna is inspiring him to act in such a way to benefit the disciple, like that. But whereas as the devotion is lesser like that, the less we are acting based on our own impulses, our own free will, that is more compared to will of Krishna, like that. But as the devotion increases, as the surrender increases, then we're acting more in accordance with the will of Krishna. That means Krishna is more controlling the senses, like that. Makes sense?
Yes. You have explained it so nicely, Prabhuji. Each and every word that you said, it came from Bhagavatam. It is very nicely explained and very clear, very simple way. Even a 5-year-old child can understand your words. Thank you so much. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Yeah, Prabhupada like that. Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Yeah. Okay, we'll pause here.
Yes.
One of us will send a recording, Sri Krishna Prabhu or myself. Sorry for the mistake this time. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you.